How's it going today, guys? My name is Walker, and I'll be showing you HAYHA's Walmart module. Now, of course, this is brought to you by Nocturnal Proxies. Some of the key aspects of this bot that we'll be going over today are accounts, proxies, profiles, and task creation. Now, there are some unique aspects of this bot specifically that I'll be going over later in this video. Now, jumping into this, we're going to go over the accounts tab. Now, first up, you want to make sure you enter all your emails in this format, which will be email:password. And you want to make sure you select Walmart. Of course, hit save, and once you successfully do that, it'll show your email. Now, before we get too far in the video talking about proxies, you want to make sure you head over to Nocturnal's website. Now, once you hit the page, you can go ahead and scroll down and actually see all their plans. They do have two types of residential data and ISPs. Now, personally, I've been using the Violet plan. And once you're on the checkout, make sure that you're using code HAYHA15. Onto the proxies tab, you just want to copy and paste your proxies from the site right here, and of course, name it whatever you want. With this section being pretty self-explanatory, we won't cover it for very long. Moving on to profiles. Now, this is obviously very straightforward. You want to make sure that you're just entering all your information correctly and make sure that your profile on your billing address matches your accounts. Now, let's get into task creation. As you can see, I already have a group made. This is essential. Make sure you guys make a group before you try to add a task. Otherwise, it won't let you make one. Seeing that HAYHA has a lot of different sites, Walmart is actually listed under other sites. Once you click it, you can go to the sites here and get all the listings. Walmart is at the very bottom. As you can see, for the input, they're asking for the URL or offer ID. Now, I highly advise you guys to use the offer ID, which you can get from your cook group's monitors. When it comes to mode, experimental is the focus mode currently, and they do have a Walmart account gen. Now, for size, you just want to go ahead and put random. For proxy list, you'll want to select whatever proxies you're currently using. Maximum price, I currently just am putting $5.50. For queue handling, they have a couple different options here. Q1 is actually the currently more focused and recommended, where Q2 and Q3 are more experimental. So if you guys have extra tasks to spare, go ahead and try these. But otherwise, we're doing Q1. For monitor delay, I'm going to do 4,500. And item quantity is 1. Now that we got task creation done, I'm going to show you guys CLI mode. Once you select your group and then hit CLI mode, you can see a window pops up. We just have to wait for it to load up, which it is right now. And as you can see, we have commands right here. Everything's pretty straightforward, and it's honestly really fun to watch the tasks go. Otherwise, guys, this is going to sum up the HAYHA Walmart video. Now, I know going over Walmart, I mentioned how to enter accounts properly, but it's email:password, and once you do this and hit save, you of course want to log in. Moving on to the task section, it's going to be similar to Walmart, where we hit a new grouping, and of course, add task. Once we're in the Amazon section, which is under other sites, you'll want to go ahead and choose your mode. Now, there's actually a couple different modes to choose from, and as you can see, most times you're going to want to use offer ID, or if you do want to use the server-side monitoring, you can. That is currently working for HAYHA. Now, it's going to be completely up to you guys what delay you want to use. Personally, I'm just going to use a 222 delay. You can lower it, higher it. It's really going to just be per person, so it's really good to experiment with this. Item quantity is 1. And of course, you want to make sure you select your account list, enable Amazon Smile, and I personally don't use loop checkout just because a lot of times the items that we're going to be going after are already quantity limit 1, so looping the checkout can risk your account getting clipped or canceled. Now, when it comes to runtime, it's going to be up to you guys. Right here in this spot, as you can see, it says runtime. I'm going to go ahead and put 60,000. Now, it's completely up to you what you want to use. I have seen them reference this number in the guides before, so that's what I'm going to stick to. Login method, you have a couple different ones. Request, browser-based, or sessions. Now, since we have the accounts in the account tab and logging in, I'm just going to go with sessions. Now, after filling all of that out, you're going to be pretty much good to go. You just want to add your task and, of course, start. Now, if you do run into any errors, make sure that you double check your accounts, proxies. If it really comes down to it, open a ticket in HAYHA Discord. Now, up next, we're going to be covering the target module of HAYHA. Creating your task is just like Walmart and Amazon. You want to go ahead, enter the PID, which your group will provide, or will be on the end of the target link. Now, when it comes to mode, if the item ships, you can run online, or if it's in-store pickup, obviously make sure to run in-store. You have a couple different monitoring methods when it comes to in-store for consoles. You can do zip code, town name, or store ID. Personally, I'm just going to use zip code. Size, you want to make sure you have random. Task type, You want to make sure that you guys are running monitor tests and checkout tests. It's really going to help you guys in the long run, especially on drops like PS5s where it targets locking accounts pretty frequently. The monitor delay, I think having something around 4,000 will probably be the best so that you're not monitoring too quickly and getting proxy bans. Item quantity will more than likely be 1 since we're doing consoles. If it is other items, you can check the target page to see what their quantity limit is. So this will conclude our HAYHA video. Thank you for everyone that tuned in and watched it. Of course, we are always happy to help.